She is the voice of reason and understanding for countless people who have nowhere else to turn. She offers support and care because she has been where these people are now. Our next honoree, escorted by John Goldsmith, is Miriam Galvez.
At 5:30, when her co-workers go home to their families, Miriam Galvez starts her second job as a volunteer at Hogar Hispano.
It's easier to go home and just have dinner or cook your dinner, have your dinner and sit down to watch TV. It's a lot easier. But it's really, that is boring. What I do is very exciting and it's very rewarding. Buenas noches, ¿cómo están?
Hogar means shelter or home in Spanish, and Miriam has helped make Hogar Hispano a home away from home for the thousands of Hispanics living in Northern Virginia. The center offers free social, cultural, educational, and medical services to people who very often have nowhere else to go.
The majority of the late arrivals are undocumented aliens, and they do not qualify for any of the benefits, any of the social or welfare benefits. They will almost have to be dying before they will go to a doctor or a hospital. They're afraid of everybody and everything.
As executive vice president of the center, Miriam creates services that help fight those fears. The legalization program, for example, has assisted over 700 illegal aliens apply for amnesty under the government's new Immigration Act.
You don't have to pay anything to us. Hogar Hispano does.
Miriam spends her weeknights and her weekends at Hogar Hispano for one simple reason.
I know what it is to be cold and not to have clothes and what it is to be hungry. I want to make it easier for others so they don't have to go through what we had to go through.
8 months after their wedding, Miriam and Renee Galvez were forced to flee their native Cuba. They spent a year and a half as illegal aliens in Mexico. In 1961, they came to America with $80 in their pockets.
Hola, buenas noches. I couldn't do this for anyone in the world. I wouldn't do it. There isn't enough money to pay me to stay out of my house every night and every weekend. You only do this for love, out of love for your brothers and sisters, out of love for God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year's recipients of the one and only 9 awards for community service, Miriam Galvez.
This award represents a tribute not to me personally, but to the more than 300 volunteers whose commitment and sacrifice make possible the multiple programs and services of Hogar Hispano of the Catholic Diocese of Arlington. They have earned this award. My sincerest gratitude to WUSA TV and this distinguished Board of Governors for this recognition. And I'd like to say that if tonight's event motivates one person and one person alone to give himself or herself to help others and make this a better world for all, this event was well worth it. I wish to share this great joy and honor with my family also, especially my husband, as they have shared with me in my volunteer work. And on behalf of the Hispanic community, I wish to express our appreciation to the Bishop of Arlington, the Most Reverend John Richard Keating, for his encouragement and his spiritual guidance, and also to the United Way campaign for their support and their help, their financial help to Hogar Hispano. A very special thanks to Mr. Ronald Townsend and his wonderful staff for making this such a warm and memorable occasion. And most of all, I wish to thank God, our Lord, for granting me the enormous privilege to help, to serve and love Him in my brothers and sisters. Muchas gracias y buenas noches.